All right, welcome in everybody. Jason, TCP Super System. We did a crypto rapid fire last night, so go back and look at that. Some fantastic stuff coming out of the TCP Super System. Basically, a rundown of all the monitored cryptos we've got. But this video is strictly for our XRP army and our XRP family. Just a quick rundown. This shouldn't take just a few minutes. For those that missed the crypto rapid fire, I'll go over just XRP here. So let's go. Not financial advice. Just a crazy guy on the internet with one hell of a system that helps me identify opportunity zones in cryptos and stocks. My recommendations, interpretations, system trades, etc., are not to be construed as financial advice. Please do not emulate my actions. So here we go on XRP daily. We daily view on the left, weekly view on the right. And if you go back and look at our video last night, we explained we've identified two opportunity zones on the downside for XRP, one opportunity zone on the upside. The first on the downside would be around the 215 to 225 mark, and then 150 if we get a dump or a liquidation event. And then on the upside, we're looking at roughly 305 to 323 basically. And again, that's a leverage point. So if we do get a pump to that level, that could cause an actual bigger pump due to covering there. So watch out there. That could be awesome. But last night we told you that our standard deviation methodologies were improving. That white line was getting up into those extremes, but that orange line just wasn't quite there yet. And you can see it's still trying to run up toward the green zone. We need that to get into that green zone. And we told you last night, let me spread this out, that cloud is an area of volatility where I typically will stay away from that until we get a confirmation one way or the other. And look at that 200-day moving average right there. It nailed it. Now it's come back, and we told you that would be some resistance right there. And again, looking at our hot sensors on the daily for XRP, all three are below the midline, which is negative. However, it looks like we are about to get a crossover on the short term and the long term for the daily view. If we get those crossovers, this could be something to watch. And again, I never sell my XRP regardless of what the system says. I do add to my position. We are probably in the top 1% of holders in the world. Um, so we continue to add when we think it's right. And again, you can see the last real diamond we got was the scam week we saw down, and then just the day after. But we haven't had a diamond since then. It's been kind of trading sideways, and we might be starting to see a move here. Of course, we're still in the confirmed downtrend with the red cloud. Haven't got that to switch over to the green yet. But what you might see here, just thinking through this, if this 200-day resistance is busted, or we penetrate through that, likely going to see a run up here to one of these moving averages, either the 50-day or the 100-day. Likely a retracement back to the top of the cloud. That should be your trend reversal. And then we should likely see that red cloud convert to a green cloud. That's what we'll be looking for here. And if that's the case, most likely that orange line up here in the standard deviation methodologies would be penetrating to that green zone. If we see that, you know, XRP may be on a run. Plus, we got the XRP ETFs coming. So I don't know if you really want to fight over, even if we busted down to $1.50 to liquidate everybody. I mean, do you really want to fight over a dollar knowing the long-term potential of XRP? I don't, and that's why we never sell. Because yeah, we could double our bag and do amazingly, but I'm not willing to risk it to get it at a dollar cheaper, knowing that this thing could potentially be hundreds or thousands of dollars if some of these catalysts play out that other you know prominent people on YouTube and others have explained. Am I telling you it's going to go to 1,000? No. But is there a huge potential with XRP? Yes. But there's a lot of things that need to take place. They appear to be taking place. Again, Ripple just closed on that acquisition of Hidden Road, and they continue to do things with Ondo and other blockchain partners. So truly remarkable opportunity, in my opinion. Not financial advice. You got to do your own research, make your own decisions. And then again, since this is XRP only, we will look at the weekly here as well, and just to show you the system here, because it's good. Again, I think we explained this yesterday as well, but back in July 14th, we saw that level 3 darkest diamond that we can get, which did absolutely peg the top. Again, show me another system that's doing this. because I built this system over 2 or 3 years. No one else has it. Can't get this anywhere else. So if you get value from it, like, share, subscribe. I do it for free because I want to. I don't need to. But again, you can see after we hit that top, we got that retracement back through the cloud. Scan wick bounced right off the 200-day moving average based on the weekly view. So now, short term, I'm not too worried about the red on the long term and the medium on the weekly. That's a really long term horizon, right? So I'm watching the short term here because we are in a bull run. So if we get the crossover back above the midline here, that could be your, again, you can see that upper zone we've identified, which would cause most likely either another pump or a drop, depending on that leverage up there. So that's how we're viewing XRP now. We love XRP. Again, we're probably one of the larger holders out there in the space. Um, so yes, XRP Army, XRP family. There is some risk in the short term, but prepare for something special. And hope to see you on the other side here. Again, Jason, TCP Super System. Appreciate my community. Appreciate all the engagement. We're growing pretty quick. So like, share, subscribe, hit the bell. Let's see if we can help grow this channel, get this insight out there in the community so people can be aware of what such an opportunity is available here. For the first time in a long time, retail's had the chance to front run institutions, and that's a very difficult thing to get or be a part of. So, and I think the financial transformation is upon us. Um, Likely some volatility between here and end of probably first quarter. We'll see what happens, but those opportunities will come. Be prepared. We love you. We appreciate you. Have a great Saturday night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good one.